This media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and
it's Eric's birthday!
Happy birthday, Eric.
Happy birthday, Eric!
I appreciate it.
If you are new to the show, well, today is Eric's day. He's the king, and you're the jester. So we have people calling at 833-390-KRBE because Eric wanted to give you the gift today, even though it's his birthday.
I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, I've had the best life, and hopefully it'll keep going for a long time. I love my family. I love working with you guys. It's just been so amazing living in Houston. I've had nothing but just so many great memories here. I love it here, and I don't need any gifts. I want to give somebody a gift, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to pull $100 out. I do Venmo, but I'm like, my Venmo's not working right. And
also, cash is king.
Yeah.
You like cash.
I'd rather just give someone cash.
Okay.
Then maybe they can come up here. Maybe I can meet them or something. So I said, let's just open up the lines.
Mm-hmm.
You could be. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I have my little hatchet here where I could go chop, cut to the next person.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
I don't know. Maybe during the middle of your story, I might not. I'm bored, so I just.
It's like X Factor where do the X's and you're off the stage.
Or maybe I'll listen to the whole thing and then I'll say, hold on, and we'll go to the next person. Maybe this first person we'll talk to.
Well, let's see.
Could be the best one.
This
I don't
one
know.
has to do with puppies. Let's see how this goes on Eric's birthday.
Alrighty.
You tell us the stories for $100. Hi, Sherry. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Happy birthday, Eric.
Thank you so much. What you got?
Well, we raise miniature dachshunds, and I have a 15-year-old daughter. And, of course, after school, the first thing they do is come home and go to bed because they're so tired, from school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I went and woke her up, and I said, look, I need some help giving the puppies some medicine. Go get them, and let's give them their medicine. So, of course, she's complaining the whole time. We give them medicine. She puts them up. Back in their whelping box and everything, and my husband comes home from work. I can hear him walking in, and he sets his lunchbox on the kitchen counter. He pauses, and I hear, honey. I'm like, yes. He goes, come here. I go walking in there.
Yeah.
He lifts up the trash can lid. The trash can's full. She had put one of the puppies in the trash can because she was so tired, and it was sitting there chewing on a chicken bone left over from my son eating his snack. And it was...
Oh, the poor little puppy's like,
Oh, my God.
No,
was
we're
like, this is
talking
awesome.
a little puppy, like under 2 pounds. Like,
my gosh.
And that can be dangerous because they can sliver off like a piece of the
How?
bone.
That's
How?
what we were thinking. It could have sunk to the bottom if the trash had been empty. We could have been putting trash on top of it and never known.
Oh, my God.
But my husband seen the little rustling of the trash, so when he lifted the lid,
You got
that
rats.
little puppy just sitting there eating on that chicken bone.
What did your 15-year-old think she was doing? Putting the puppy like in a laundry hamper with comfy towels or something? What did she think she was doing?
I think she was just so tired she wasn't thinking, and she was carrying the puppy through the kitchen because some of the puppies, because we had to go through the kitchen to take them to their whelping box in the other room, and I think she just got distracted and just put it in the trash can not thinking. Because we went and got her and showed her to her, and she was like so freaking out over it. She's like, I'm so sorry.
That does happen, man.
Wow.
I remember my dog, Sebby, was a puppy. I was like, this is worse than anything. Getting up at the 3-4 times a night, trying to get him to go out and pee and stuff. I'm
yeah.
like, this is not fun. If I ever get a dog again, it'll be like 3-year-old.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to have to do the training part again.
Yeah. All right,
hang
hold
on a
on.
second,
You never know.
Sherry.
Okay.
That's cute.
That's really cute.
The puppy chewing on a chicken bone in the trash.
Makes me nervous, though, eating that chicken bone.
Stephanie
I know.
is on the line at 833-390-KRBE. Eric has $100 waiting for somebody to win on his birthday. Hi, Stephanie. What you got? Good morning.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Eric.
Thank you. What you got?
I have a funny story.
Well, first of all, are you able to take us off Bluetooth? All I hear is wind.
Yeah, he's going to chop you if you don't. He's got his chopper ready to go.
I'm
Chop that
about
call.
to chop because I can't hear it. And it's audio.
Okay, I have you on speaker.
There we go.
How about now? Is this better?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My husband and I used to work in a corporate office together,
Yeah.
and everybody was always looking for him. So he would take small breaks, go to the restroom, because nobody goes looking for him in the restroom. But that one time,
It's the man's
he actually
office.
did use the restroom.
Uh-huh.
And he walked out of the restroom with the seat cover.
Wait, what do
The
you mean?
CFO was walking.
It was,
It was
Stuck
stuck in
to
his
him.
pants.
Paper cover for the toilet seat?
It was stuck to him.
It was stuck
Yeah.
on his pants?
It was. The CFO walked out of his office, and they were like, "Hey, how are you?" They shook hands, and he goes like, "By the way, you have something stuck."
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. How does that happen?
It's so embarrassing.
How does that happen? The toilet seat
Maybe it
cover
fell
got
down.
caught in his pants?
it fell down. Maybe that part where it goes in the front. It fell maybe on his back of his pants and he pulled up. Oh my God!
That's what we think.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's got to be it. That would be so embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, let me write that down. Okay.
That's really good.
That's embarrassing. All right.
Wow, toilet seat cover stuck to your pants.
I've never
That's
used a
new
toilet
one.
seat cover.
I'm
Never-
glad that your
yeah,
husband
that's
wanted
right.
to use that.
You sit your bare buns on the toilet.
I live on the edge, man. I'm
in the
raw
public
dog it.
toilet.
Raw dog Eric.
At least
Gross.
use toilet paper.
Yeah, I lay down toilet
my
paper on the
God.
seat.
Eh.
Let's go
My
to
butt.
Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
No, I'm not eating my butt.
Hi. How
There's
old
your
are you,
next
Anthony?
recycler.
How old are you, Anthony?
I am 10 years old.
Oh, is it?
hey.
10-year-old Anthony, what you got for us today on Eric's birthday?
But you could use $100.
So,
Your dad joke.
A dad joke. Okay, let's hear it.
Let's go.
yeah, so my dad joke is, what gen is Forrest Gump born in?
What gen? Like generation?
Okay, what generation? Okay, what is it?
Gen A.
Oh, yeah. You know, Anthony, I am a huge Forrest Gump's one of my favorite movies. It's probably in my top 4 or 5.
Wow,
So
that
that's
was
really
good because
good.
it's like
And
so
that's
corny.
cute.
It
Yeah,
makes you
I like
chuckle.
that.
Hold
Gen
on.
A. Hold on,
I might-
Anthony. You might be in the lead on that one.
I'm gonna
Because
say
it
right
was his
now-
favorite movie.
Out of the 3 calls, you're in the lead, dude.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
Anthony.
The other 2, Sherry and Stephanie, thank you for your calls, but so far Anthony has got me.
Okay, we got to go to Mindy. Let's see what Mindy's got for you to entertain Eric. It's like he's King Eric
Hey, I like
and you
this.
are the jester.
This is fun.
Hi, Mindy. Good
morning.
morning. Hello.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Eric.
Thank you. What you got?
So my 91-year-old grandmother, she'll be 91 April. She fell a couple of weeks ago at home. Took her to the hospital. Nothing broken, but she's not able to take care of herself for my brother and sister-in-law at work. So we need to take her to a rehab center. They keep her for a few days to make sure she's good enough to transfer. So my father came in town. He's 71. And this particular day, it was my sister-in-law's birthday. So they were having a quick dinner at my brother's house where my grandmother lives before they go to the hospital. My dad was looking at his phone and laughing at a meme. He choked on a fajita. He lost his airway. He fell backwards. He hit his head. He knocked himself out.
Oh, my gosh.
My brother tries to pick him up and give him the Heimlich. He's like a wet noodle, so they can't get him off the floor. So my brother's giving him the Heimlich on the floor. He spits out the fajita. They call the ambulance. They rush him to the hospital. As they're loading my grandmother on the gurney in the same hospital to have her transferred to the rehab center, they're unloading my father in the same hospital. I'm there for 10 hours, and thank God my dad had a concussion, but that was it. But they had to do an MRI. But, I mean, I can't make this up. So she's being loaded, and my dad's being unloaded.
That is
At the
And
same
thank God they're both
time.
okay.
Same hospital. Everything's okay now.
That is
wow.
going to be surreal.
That is a
Yeah.
life lesson, y'all. You're eating and you're looking at your phone and you're laughing at things on TikTok or Reels, and then he chokes on a fajita. That's like in the movie Coco. He choked on a chorizo.
And if you're by
he chokes on the
yourself?
fajita and he falls backwards and knocks himself out when he hits his head. That's crazy.
God,
Wow, that's good. Hold
Whoa,
on. That's
that is
good.
an unbelievable true story.
you got some tough choices.
Ooh,
Eric.
Mindy.
Whenever I eat, I always have to have like a water with me or a soda or iced tea or something.
To wash it
But
down.
would that have
I
helped?
can never eat anything by itself. Like, I don't know, my throat.
You feel like you have
Maybe that's why I
to
talk
wash
like
it
a
down.
dry.
weirdo. Maybe that's why I talk this way. I got a small pipe, windpipe.
You want to go to one more?
Yeah, give me one more.
Okay, let's go to
Right now it's between Mindy and
Georgia.
Anthony.
Hi, Georgia. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning, everybody.
Good
Happy
morning.
birthday, Eric.
Appreciate it. Thank you. What you got?
Okay, so I'll try and make this quick. Last freeze back in January of 24, I was driving on the freeway and I was looking on the side of the road, inside lane of the freeway, and there was a sofa cushion ahead. And I just kept looking at it, and as I passed it, there was a dog laying there, but its head was up, and I was like, oh my God, that dog's alive. So I flipped around and happened to have a blanket in my car, so I grabbed the blanket and just hoped he wouldn't bite me, and he didn't. And I was walking him to my car, I was holding him, and he licked my cheek.
Wait, hold on. You're on the freeway. This is happening on the freeway. You saw a couch cushion
It is.
on the side of the freeway, and there was a dog on it.
On the other side of it, so you couldn't see him. Like driving down the freeway, it
So
was
I'm
on
thinking,
the
like, all those
inside
cars
lane.
passing you so fast, and you got out. That's amazing.
Yeah, you
Okay.
stopped.
Yes,
You stopped
nobody-
and took a chance because, like you said, some people are scared of dogs or get bit or something.
Right, or some
Yeah,
people are scared of
rabies.
being hit by other cars that are whizzing by them on the freeway.
That's something to do.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just laying there on the other side of the sofa cushion. I just happened to kind of glance at it as I was driving by, and that's how I saw him. It was a miracle. So anyway, I'm going to make this as quickly as possible. I got him. I took him to the vet. I was going to keep him because I thought, well, this is my dog.
Uh-huh.
Turned out he was scanned. I mean, he had a
Chip.
chip.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay.
And
So they did find the owner. The owner was elated that we found the dog. But I was like, okay, I'm waiting here. I want to talk to him and find out what happened.
Yeah, how'd the dog end up
he
on the
got
freeway,
there.
right?
Exactly. And so it turns out it was when we had the black ice the night before, the guy had his dog and a friend, and he had an accident. Door opened up, the dog jumped out and ran away. And I didn't disbelieve that. I didn't just because I heard that same exact story a few months before on the next door, social app, and I was like, well, that could actually happen. Anyway, so the dog was happy to see the owner, and honestly, the dog didn't look like it was in bad shape. I mean, he wasn't emaciated or anything,
Or
so I did end up giving the dog.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So,
really nice.
but anyway, that was my story. But
That is so nice.
thank
You
God.
saved that dog. Because what would happen if you hadn't gone to go back and get that dog?
Hopefully somebody else
Oh
would
my
be
gosh,
nice, but you were.
I can't imagine.
Because think how dangerous that is, guys, to go back around, pull over on an active freeway, people flying by, you get the dog, take the dog to a vet, check to see if it's chipped, found the owner, and then didn't believe the owner because you want to make sure this dog is well taken care of. Well, bravo.
You're a great person. Oh,
That is.
That's a tough.
Awesome.
These are tough.
So you got the Jen A joke.
All right,
you love
Eric.
Forrest Gump.
It's decision
Anthony.
time.
You got 10-year-old Anthony. You got Mindy with the 91-year-old grandma and the 71-year-old dad choking on the fajita.
Pull this one up for me.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. What's happening here? Okay.
Anthony, are you there?
Yes.
You're going to get the $100.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
$10 for every year you've been alive. $100 for you, Anthony.
They're
That
all
dad
great
joke
stories.
got it.
They're all great stories.
They were
but-
great stories. How do you say no to a kid?
No.
No. And that $100 will make a bigger difference in his life.
Yeah, you can go buy jelly cats or whatever. You can buy.
Anthony, congratulations.
Don't let mom and dad take that money. It's yours.
Thank you.
That's your money, buddy.
And I hope we didn't make you late for school for waiting for that. Are you
Yeah.
on your way? I assume you're on your way to school, right, with mom and dad? Or mom?
I'm not going to I have a doctor's appointment.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I make sure.
I'm just getting tested.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
You-
Anthony.
You hold on. I'll have the money up here. We'll talk and we'll figure a time. I'd love you to come up and see the show, too.
yeah.
So hold on, buddy.
Thanks, Mom, for letting Anthony call in
Jenna.
and for raising him
Jenna.
right by listening to the Roula and Ryan show. Hold on the line, you get your $100, Anthony. It's Eric's birthday, and we've got the food. Give me a happy birthday song, Ahmad.
You have one, Ryan?
We need some happy birthday
Don't.
music.
I just got the happy
Wait,
birthday
I have one.
voice.
I don't know what it sounds like. Let's just try it out here.
It's your birthday.
Oh, that one.
This is our favorite one.
This is the one.
Happy birthday.
Come on, everybody. Dance
Here we
to
go.
it.
Let's
Here we
go.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's why we say happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha.
And we got you cupcake.
Oh, thank you.
And we have chocolate cupcakes we're going to smash in your face
Yeah,
now.
we
Just
should've
kidding.
did that.
Happy birthday, Eric.
Love you
Happy
guys.
birthday.
That is
Thank
a fun song. That's the song that was created when Happy Birthday, the one that we sing, was under, what's that word, Ryan? Domain?
Oh, public domain.
It was not, or it was. Like, you're supposed to, like,
Like, you
pay
couldn't
to
use
play
it.
it.
You can use it without paying royalties.
Now you can, but there was
Yes.
a time where you couldn't.
Correct.
So that song was created for that. And then there was such polarized. Like, I hate that
Well,
song.
I loved it, but
But me
everyone
and
else
Eric
hated it.
loved that song. Like,
No,
it's such a
cute.
cute
What's the other one they do in
song.
restaurants? Happy birthday from all of us to you.
Or Carrabba's
Happy
does that
birthday.
one. Happy birthday from Carrabba's.
Oh, I like that.
Actually, we should go to Carrabba's for your birthday just so they
hell
can
yeah.
all sing to you because you seem to go there a lot.
I love that
Why
place.
not? Oh, look how nice these little
Thank
cupcakes
you,
are with
guys.
all this
They're
little flair on
cute.
top.
I
So
I appreciate
cute.
it. Now you did those great. You had those great stories. Now we need you to
Shame your name.
shame your name.
Shame your
Oh,
name,
yeah.
shame your name. There's somebody around you. Make it. I don't know the rest
Oh,
of
we
the
got to
words.
make that.
I know, guys. Shame your name. Shame your name. Shame your
Yeah,
name.
do that one.
Okay, so shame your name works like this: 833-390-KRBE. You know, there's somebody in your family that is embarrassing. If you were to get engaged and you're like, "Oh God, is Uncle Ed going to be there? We can't let the new family meet him."
But why?
Somebody in your family shames your name. They're embarrassing. They're like a criminal. The first time we ever did this, I will never forget the woman that called in, the first one that we ever got. She goes, Well, I come from a family of murderers.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
And
about
we're
that.
like, what? More than one?
That's scary.
Her uncle and her brother, I think, were murderers. It was crazy. So what you got for us? 833-390-KRBE. Who is embarrassing your family name and what are they doing? We'll hear your stories next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
From the Bell Furniture, unbeatable Bell prices.
Ryan Show and 104.1 KRBE. Okay, so we're going to have to get like a song with AI, Special K, because we didn't think about this earlier, but I do like the Destiny's Child Say My Name for Shame Your Name, Shame Your Name. And I was trying to think of like some lyrics real
Do
fast.
you want
but I
the
wasn't-
instrumental? I have it.
What we
Shame
need, though,
your
is
name,
the problem is if we
shame
play
your
instrumental, we can't put it on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Dang
Yeah.
it.
But what if we had a listener that's talented?
Sing it?
Or your dad
Play it?
on a piano.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's ours. Then we own it. Or, that part.
Shame Your Name.
Could you
shame
mention teaching your dad to
name,
play this?
when they all
He could do it.
embarrass
He
you.
could do it by ear, definitely. But how would it sound with us singing over it?
Well,
I can do it.
we gotta find the right lyrics for what Shame Your Name is here on the Roula and Ryan Show. It's where you call us at 833-390-KRBE. And somebody in your family is embarrassing. It's that person that when you are dating somebody new or there's an engagement in the family and the whole family's gonna get together and meet the other family, there's that one person like, oh, is Aunt Stacy gonna be there? Oh, God.
Everyone
Should I drink
has.
again.
I mean, what do we say? If you say you don't have one, the problem
It's
is
you.
it's you. So you better hope you have one because
Well, some people are right out with it because guess what? Eric Bree says, I am the shame.
no way. All right.
Yeah.
I am the shame. Bree, I want to hear your story. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hi. What story do you want to hear?
Oh, gosh. I mean, you tell us. You only know how good they are or how bad they are.
Yeah.
Let me tell about the time that I ruined my brother's wedding, basically.
Oh, my gosh.
So I was hiding in the bathroom, like banging my head against the wall.
Can I ask how old you were?
I actually was an adult.
Okay, so were
believe it or
you
not.
drunk in the bathroom and you hit your head?
Actually, so I am the family former addict.
Okay.
Oh,
And that explains a lot of my behavior. There was also a time, apparently, I don't remember this. Apparently, we were at a buffet and I was eating, and the waitress tried to get my other plate. And apparently, I was like throwing dishes at her because I was with my family during this. I was throwing dishes at her because I thought that she had taken my food, which there was no food on that plate.
Oh,
There
my
was no
gosh.
food.
Now, Bree, listen, you have prefaced it by saying you were a former addict. So I'm glad that you have, gotten over that hump and you're
Got
on the
clean?
recovery lane and it sounds like everything's right now. So you have to discount it because that's when you were in your addiction years. But how did you exactly ruin your brother's wedding? How did you hitting your head ruin your brother's wedding?
Well, it wasn't just that. I basically made the wedding party all halt because I'm the sister and everybody he wanted me to be there. So I made everything an hour late, basically.
Oh.
And that's horrible for a wedding, apparently.
Yes. You have to be on time.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah, so I just pushed everything back and we stayed in Colorado for a while and I just made everybody's little vacation horrible. I wouldn't let anybody do anything. And introducing me to a bunch of new family was just horrible for everybody.
Oh, gosh.
But
now
nobody
it sounds
wants
like
to
it's changed
introduce
now.
Yeah, how about
right?
now? Is everything good now with everybody?
Oh, yeah, everything's good now. I'm 5 years sober, but it's just so hilarious to look back and then some not hilarious.
But
Well,
to think that you did that, you don't even remember that person now, right? You're so far away from that person.
I remember some, but there's a
I
lot.
remember some of it. Well, Bree, I applaud you for calling in to shame yourself. You acknowledge that was a shameful thing, and you were the shame name in the family. And we're glad that you're 5 years sober. Bravo,
Good
Bree.
job.
Good for you.
It's hard.
Thank you so much for listening to the show. You have a great day.
You too.
Take care. Bye-bye. We're asking you to shame your name. Who in your family is the name shamer? You're like, oh, God, you bring shame to our last name. What is the deal? Let's go
At
to...
least you acknowledged it.
That's right. She
The worst
did.
is when they don't.
Yep. Bryce is on the line. Not a special case, Bryce. Bryce, can you talk to Bryce? Bryce, can you say hi to Bryce? Bryce, say hi to Bryce.
What's going on, Bob?
Hi, Bryce. Good morning.
Hey, Bryce.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
Who shames your name, Bryce?
You know it's Sean, but I had to go
Yeah.
as Bryce's twin son today.
Yeah, just screw with Kevin.
So what's your story? Is it you?
All right, so no, it's definitely not me. No, man. It's my little brother. He's 33 years old with the mindset of a 16-year-old still. Still at home, been out of prison 3 times. Always asking for money, doesn't want to work. He's too qualified to work at Wendy's. His words, not ours, you know.
Yeah.
And I've had some other friends, you know, locked up in the system, and they were able to find jobs within, 2-3 months with no issues, you know. And I kept telling him, you know, as long as you put in the initiative, you put in the work, you'll find something. And he just doesn't want to work. He'll rather live off of people. He's a master manipulator. He will literally tell you all the right things you need to hear just to get in, and probably once you get in, he's going to rob you. That's why he's been in prison 3 times.
Now, how does he support himself though? Does he live at home with your parents? Like, who's enabling the
what's he
behavior
doing,
for him to not have a job?
Right now, what's he doing?
Okay, so right now, I don't know if it's okay to say, but like he's acting like he's bisexual to stay with another bisexual man.
Oh my
so
god!
He doesn't have to work.
So is he talking about he needs someone who's generous?
Yeah. This is not something new.
Yeah.
No.
So he's manipulating a man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. And this man has no
55-year-old
idea?
grown man.
A 55-year-old man?
Oh, my
No,
God.
man.
55
And have
is
you
30.
met the man that he's manipulating? Like, you haven't put out the warnings?
No,
or?
man. No, man. My family's still in South Florida and New York, so he's in South Florida still with this.
Other guy.
Well, you just
partner
explained it. He's in Florida.
So you're like, I'm just trying to stay away from him. You're like, I don't want him to come to Texas.
Oh yeah, no, every time. I mean, I've had jobs for him lined up here in Texas at I don't know if I'm allowed to say the company name, but he was making $400 a week, you know, right out of prison, and I got him that job, but he ended up messing that up by not showing up, and you know, and it's like when you put your reputation on the line for somebody,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you can't do it
Is it
anymore.
just
do
you
that,
and your
so.
brother, or do you guys have other siblings?
No, I'm the oldest out of 7, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And he's the baby of
he-
7.
He's the baby of 7.
Dang.
He's the youngest.
Man, what do your
And
parents
I've
have to say
always
about
got
this?
told my whole life, oh, yeah, check this out. My parents my whole life. Oh, you need to lead by example. You need to do this. You need to do that. Okay, well, I led by example. You know, I've never been to prison. I've never been arrested and, locked up. And here he is, been to prison 3 different times, you know, and it's like living off of anybody who he can. So, yeah, my parents, they know. But, I mean, my mom, she's over it. My dad, yeah, he's over it too. So it's just.
And you had to move away
it's like
from
you
it to
guys
get
said
away from
earlier.
it.
Wow.
It's like we said. Hold on. It's like we said earlier. What?
Somebody called this a hobosexual.
A
Is that true?
hobosexual, yeah.
Where they just go anywhere to just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Shame. Shame.
Dude,
Yeah.
I wish I had $100 to give you. 'cause
I know, that's good.
You have tried to do right by your family, and your brother is just not.
And what state? Florida.
He's in Florida. What the Florida?
Of course.
South Florida.
Yeah.
West Palm Beach.
Oh, wow.
West Palm's really nice. I bet he really got a
West
sugar
Palm.
daddy.
Oh yeah.
He got a rich guy in West Palm, 55. I bet.
Is the guy rich?
No. By no means. He's a disabled vet who, yeah, I mean, makes pretty much he lives off of what he makes off the VA, what he gets each month,
And then your
my
brother
little
takes
brother
it from
found
him.
that out, and yeah, he found that out, and he slithered in like a snake. I'm telling you.
Oh.
He-
Wow. Wow. Sean, I'm
That's what he does.
glad that you're here and away from him so he doesn't
Do you stay away from
daily
holidays?
affect him.
How about holidays? Do you stay away? Like, do you go back home for like Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Dude, no, of course. I mean, I get gifts from my mom, my grandma, my cousins, aunts, uncles, but when it comes to him, there's nothing because
He'll steal you.
he's burnt bridges with me, and he's burnt numerous bridges with me and other family members to where he's just kind of pushed us away to where it's like, dude, until you get the help you need,
Yeah.
there's nothing else we can do for you. So,
Well, Sean, let me tell you something funny about our society. Here you are on the Roula and Ryan show for a segment called Shame My Name, telling us about this loser brother of yours who's a manipulator, a liar. He'll probably rob you. He's taking advantage of someone that he's living with. And just because you said yes, ma'am 2 times, someone would like to hook up with you.
Yeah, you single?
Your shame name brother has not.
Yeah, Bryce's twin there.
Your shame your name story.
Yeah, you single? Because some women want
Somebody
them.
did not get deterred by the crazy brother you have. They would still like to meet you in person because you have manners.
Jesus.
Are you a single man?
I am not single.
Sorry, ladies.
I've been in a happy relationship for about 11 now. Yeah.
Well, then, here's a lesson
Sorry,
learned.
ladies. Yeah.
Calm it down, ladies. He said drink some water. And for anyone listening out there who thinks it's hard to date, all you have to really do is impress the lady that you're looking after to chase after with some nice manners with yes ma'ams and no ma'ams.
Do you know it was a girl? Could have been a dude. Other homosexuals out there?
The homosexuals.
Who knew
Man.
that? I learned something today on my
Fake
birthday.
bisexual in Florida. That's like a biography.
And we'd all believe it. Like,
Yeah, we would all believe it.
Wow.
There was a dude in college who strung me along like that. Yeah,
I couldn't
get money, get stuff, or just
I had because at the time I was a very successful and popular DJ in the queer community, and I was making pretty good money as a DJ.
DJ
and
Limey?
I had DJ Limey, and I had all the ins at the clubs, never had to pay for a drink, and my parents helped subsidize my college career, so I had a little bit extra money. So he would make out with me a lot, and he would stay over the night, but we would never ever do anything other than making out. And he strung me along for maybe a month or 2, and all my friends were always like, "Bro, he's playing you so hard." But dude,
Because you would pay for stuff?
Because I would take it. Yeah, I would pay for stuff.
VIP.
Okay,
yeah.
The access.
Was he
you gave me
straight?
access.
Was he straight?
I guess so. I guess he was. Yeah, he must have been. But he was definitely playing me. He was so fine. I was like, I don't care. He's so fine. Like.
You know what's gonna happen during this break?
Model.
Somebody's gonna be on Facebook looking up.
Oh my
you
God. Thank
Yeah,
goodness
you
Booster
are.
came along and super sweet and super sweet and actually wanted to see me naked.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody said, "Did I just tune into Thirsty Thursday?"
Yeah.
What's happening? Thirsty Thursday?
A lot of thirsty people out there.
Listen, y'all go to the listener line to shame your name. That is the person in your family that shares your family name that is embarrassing your name. It is 713-278-VENT. Coming up next, usually we do Celebrity Scoop, but I'm going to share something that happened right here in this studio under your noses that I think got caught on our cameras that could end up on digital later if Irvin plays his cards right. I don't know if any of y'all, I don't think any of y'all caught what happened.
I saw it.
You did see?
I'm kind of scared.
Okay, let's see if anybody else caught it because I think Eric knows what I'm talking
I
about.
saw it because I was going to say something. I'm like, I don't think she wants me to say anything. I could tell Roula would be like,
It's just par for the course with me. Let's talk about it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I'm very proud to present Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop on 104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. I'll share my story about what got uncaught in here in a second, but I do want to point this out. You know, Lacey Chabert, who is, listen, it depends on how old you are. She was Claudia from Party of Five when she was 12 years old on Fox. Then she was in Mean Girls. Her father invented toaster strudel, right? She's Gretchen.
oh yeah.
And she's been the Hallmark Channel's queen for many years.
Special K and I, we had a great interview with her. She was like one of the bigger celebrities that we got on Radio Row back in
At the American Music Awards?
like 2013. I can't remember when that was. I think it was
That was
2000.
a while back.
It was a long time ago.
I could look in my photos and find out, what
We're like,
year
oh,
it
I
was.
remember her from Mean Girls and Party of Five. That's all I know
Yeah.
her from.
And before the holidays, there was a pretty scathing story about the executives at the Hallmark Channel being ageist about Lacey and Holly Robinson Pete, talking about how they need to usher in a new generation of younger female leads for the shows because, these fossils over here, they got these...
Because you can't be a mom at 40 and
grandmas.
sexy.
Yeah, they're over 40. I mean, we need to find some younger
be
blood
romantic.
for these Hallmark movies when your entire demographic that's probably watching the Hallmark movie, your moneymaker is probably between 30 and like 65 or, whatever. So anyway, Lacey Chabert, this is actually a very interesting story about her because, when you are the queen of Hallmark, Hallmark still owns you. You're the star of the shows.
Yep.
You don't own the shows. You don't own Hallmark. But they have allowed her to release a line of products next holiday season that include cards, ornaments, and other entertaining essentials in Hallmark stores and online. That is a big deal.
That's smart. I'm
I mean,
sure
the
they
fact that-
split it 50-50 or
There's got to be some
60,
kind of
70-30.
percentage, yes. Her collection After the holidays of 2025, we'll continue into 2026 with year-round products. And she said, ever since I was a little girl, I have sincerely loved the universally positive experience of shopping at a Hallmark store. So to be able to work on this collection that will allow other people and their families to create memories of their own with my stuff has been such a treat and full circle for me. I think that's great, and that's the way she expanded her brand. And who would have ever known? When little 10-year-old Lacey Shea Bear just probably told her parents, maybe at 5 or 6, who knows what her first commercial was, I want to be a child star. It's actually, this is really her legit career that has made her money consistently since she was a child. And she's not like wrecked and in rehab, right?
It's funny, Hallmark.
Wrecked in rehab.
I always have memories of my mom buying a Precious Moment figurines, what are they called? Or what do you call those things?
They're precious moments with the eyes.
Moments. Yeah.
And then like those...
The cute little kids with the big puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, those little...
Yeah.
I used to, like, when she died, I remember we each got to take one and keep, and then I think mine broke. It was like a guy with a knight outfit, like the little boy with the knight thing and a little sword and stuff. I remember the sword broke, but she loved those things. I never got it.
Sweet. The new
what's the new thing
at the
now at
Hallmark
Hallmark
store is, somebody's going to text me this at 37530. I can't remember the name of it, but it's these wooden figurines called like Ever Moments or something. They're these wooden figurines, and one is like, a couple that got engaged, they're in an embrace, or a woman expecting a baby is hugging her belly, or, a dad with his daughters, or a mom with her son. It's all these wooden figurines. Or like for teachers, it's like a little angelic girl holding an apple. It's these little wooden figurines, and they're not wooden like raw wood. They are colored and smoothed out.
Yes.
I can't. Yes, what's that called? What is that called? A willow tree. That's what it is. Willow tree. That's the new thing at Hallmark. I've been seeing that for years.
Oh,
there's
like
no
that.
faces, but it's all these. Because I got that gifted to me when I was engaged, and then we got one when I had a baby. And I think they're really sweet, but that's like the new thing. They don't do precious moments anymore.
I don't like that.
Anyway, let me tell you what happened behind the scenes, which y'all don't know, but y'all know. So here on the Roula and Ryan Show, we have a team. It's a whole team that makes the show happen,
Takes a
right?
village.
Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, Sam on the air with Ahmad. Ahmad answers the phones. Irvin's on digital. We've got a digital team behind the scenes. We have promotions when we do stuff. And so Irvin has to come in here every day and provide something for content for you to see later, like things that we do on our show. We can't put the whole 4 hours on Instagram, but we'll put pieces.
That's going to happen soon.
Yes, that's true. So Irvin has the cameras running in here at random times. They're not always on all the time. But in the past, if you followed KRBE on Instagram, you have seen me while I'm talking to you guys on the live show. I'm trying to put my jacket on and I miss the armhole. And I'm like, just kind of like that Curb Your Enthusiasm music. And I'm like, silly. So I've added something to the reel for you, Irvin, that only Eric caught. Because it's for some reason.
What time was that? Was it at 8?
Was it during your birthday stories?
I think it was
for the $100?
Yeah, I think it was during the stories.
I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe I didn't eat enough or something, but I'm kind of lightheaded today, and I just kind of felt dizzy. And at some point during the calls, I almost fell over.
I saw her stumble over.
I scrambled.
I thought you tripped
I lost
over
my
it.
balance. I scrambled. I almost fell onto the chair, and I caught myself.
Oh my God, I'm
and
going to
I
play
just
that in slow motion.
So then I just look at the camera, and I just go like this. Because I figure Irvin might see it later. It was that one there
Oh my God.
that I just did this to. And I didn't know if Eric saw it.
I didn't want to derail
We didn't derail the topic.
Now, if
It's
you
fine.
fell all the way down, then I would have
Stay tuned for the slow-mo shot.
There have been many days in here where I feel like we do need a camera like from 6 o'clock until the last word we say, because there have been too many times where one of us leaves the room and we have to circle the countertop, and the counter you have to imagine is like a round orb, but it's wavy. So where we're standing, there's an indentation.
Like
but
you
it's
put your
kind of
body
like,
into it.
Think of like a cog. Is that what they're called? The little cogs?
Yeah, like a sprocket type thing.
Whatever that is on your computer.
Those two sprockets, how they going to go?
The little sprocket, the little wheel,
for
the widget
settings?
wheel on your
Yes,
computer.
yes,
Okay,
setting.
it kind of looks like that. And so every time we were walking by each other, we didn't account for how much the chairs take up. So if somebody's in the chair, you're getting. So many times I'd get caught up on the wheels, almost fall
Yeah,
flat
there's
on
not
my
much
face
room
like
in
a
here. We
pancake.
didn't think of the
the
Ahmad's
fall.
got tons of room. He could put a basketball court on his
Yeah.
side.
I could.
The liability in the room is
pickleball.
is a lot. There's a lot of areas where we could fall or trip or smash our faces or whatever.
Irvin we have cameras in here, and in a couple of weeks, hopefully, maybe.
They'll just run the whole time.
We'll turn them on.
Yeah,
They've been here since I think like Drunk Show.
Christmas, yeah.
Since Drunk Show, they got here on Drunk Show, and we assume someone's watching us. It's just
At
nobody
all
we can
times.
access.
Yeah.
Like they say they're not on, but I don't believe it.
Yeah,
That
Ryan
red dot's on
purposely
for a
turned his
reason.
camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Yeah, that
pervert
red
in
dot's on
Australia.
for a reason. Some pervert in Australia is watching us, yes. Okay, by the way, yesterday we talked about how Tina Fey and Amy Poehler announced a show at Smart Financial Center. It's happening April 25th. It's very much like if the Steve Martin
Martin
Short,
Short. It's
like
like
variety kind of comedy thing.
Yeah, those guys
Vibe.
were singing, dancing. joking on each other and just having fun.
I would love it if it was with Maya Rudolph too, because when Amy Poehler and Maya Rudolph used to do those Jersey moms, those Long Island mom skit on SNL, it's like, oh my god, I just love him so much. I just love him. It's so cold.
I bet they'll do
so
news.
They'll probably do like Weekend Update. They're coming to Smart Financial Center April 25th. The tickets go on sale tomorrow at livenation.com. But we were already giving away tickets yesterday with the rapid fire quiz. So if you would like to go, I got a pair of tickets right now for you, caller 10, 833-390-KRBE, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. It's basically like a Roula and Ryan road show. But not with the Roula and Ryan show. It's with Amy and Tina. But I don't think
I just don't know what their bits are. Maybe they do. I don't know.
It's something. It's going to be like some kind of entertainment variety show with the two of them on tour.
I don't think people care. You just go there to have fun
and laugh.
And you know them.
You're already
on TV.
smiling.
Yeah.
You're already smiling.
That's what I always tell people. Like when we do our road shows and do things, I'm like, people are already there to have fun.
Yeah,
So,
they're already in a good mood because of the reason why th're there.
yeah. You know, it's like stand up. When I see somebody in the front row at a stand up and they're just poop face, like, it's like, dude. Why are you even there then?
Yeah,
you're there to
why are
have
you here?
fun.
Yeah, and I feel like for stand-up
You're cheering for them in a way you want to laugh.
Yeah, you're going to a comedy show because this person is supposed to stand on stage and the intent is to make you laugh.
Right.
And you're already in a good mood because you are there for a laugh. It just goes, have y'all ever been in a comedy show where it was terrible and it just is sucked? There used to be a place on West Gray called The Laugh Stop.
Yep.
Now it's a high-rise called the Driscoll or something. But The Laugh Stop, I had gone on a date with some guy. And we went to the Laugh Stop, and there's an opening act to the main act. The main act was Kevin Nealon from Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
The opener for Kevin Nealon, guys, it was terrible.
Terrible.
Like, you know, you want to kind of laugh as a courtesy, like, ha, ha. So he was getting a couple of those, and it was just so bad. That is the first time I've been somewhere live and in person. We're like, oh my God, I would rather walk out of this place
But
right
see,
now.
Rula, I went to one where it was so bad, it was funny.
No, this was so bad,
Oh, that's
Ahmad.
really
it
bad
was
because-
painful.
Yeah.
Like silence. There was silence. And his comedy bit was to be real relaxed and slow.
Oh, those are tough.
And there was, because when he would have a quote joke, it didn't hit and it was just constant silence.
Yeah.
At first you had a couple of ha, and then finally somebody yelled out, "You're terrible."
It's probably you.
You're terrible.
You probably did that.
And I remember thinking, I mean, nobody even faulted the heckler, and the guy didn't even have a good comeback for the heckler. Jerry Seinfeld always said, you have the most power as the stand-up comic because you're holding the mic.
You
The
control.
heckler doesn't have a mic. So you know you're terrible if you can't shut down a heckler.
Yep. Did you see our friend Michael Yo?
Busy again.
He just announced his big concert tour for the year, and he's
Oh, did
coming in May. He's coming back.
Oh, well.
Oh, you got to open again.
I won't be doing that again.
That'll be the true test. If he doesn't ask you, you'll be like.
I know, he doesn't need to ask
I was.
me. I'm
He was
fine.
on one of like comedy channels on XM or something. I heard him. I texted him. I played a video of it and sent it to him, and he's like, "Oh man, congratulations on the show and stuff." And I got some big news. I'm going to be on with you guys. So maybe
Michael
I'll talk to
Yo
him and get him on
has
next week.
a Roula and Ryan show history. He used to work at KRBE. He was in, he went on to do radio all around the country, and then he got on Chelsea Handler's show, and then he met Joe Coy in a series of events. His stand-up comedy now is his thing. He lives
so
in
solid
Vegas.
now. They say he's the
Yeah.
There's an article that came out yesterday about him saying he's like the next family comic, kind of like Bill Cosby without drugs.
Or like Nate Bargatze.
But they were saying like a Bill
Bargatze.
Cosby type family lifestyle and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's got his biracial.
His father is
and-
black. His mother is Thai. His father is a nuclear physicist.
yeah.
Okay.
Real smart job. And, it's just all the
Some great stories
fusion of
living
what
here.
his mom would say. And, like we have very similar stories. And so anyway, so Michael Yo, when he was on last time, he asked me to open for him for 5 minutes. And I said, well, 5 minutes is nothing on the Roula and Ryan show.
I think what you needed to
It's
do.
just too fast. You got to do your timing.
You needed like 3 more jokes. I
Three
think
more jokes. And they're not really
you were
jokes, they're like stories.
'cause you were
with
telling
hits.
a story and hoping that story would pay off, and I thought it was funny. I thought you did great.
People said you did great. Yeah.
Thank you. But it's a lot of pressure.
To hit, because like you said, that guy before, if it doesn't hit, if they don't know who you are,
Yep.
you got to hit them with a few jokes.
You got to hit him with something. So anyway, the thing about stand-up comedy too, you got to start with something, and then you did right if you finish with that same note. And sometimes that happens organically here on our show. If you listen to the raw feed. The raw feed is the show after the show. We'll start with the story, and then we end with the story, and then we give you like a key phrase. You need to give us a little wink that you heard it by texting us at 37530. But anyway, that's behind the scenes stuff. So Michael Yo will be happy to announce where he's going to be. But for right now, it's Tina Fey and Amy Poehler coming to the Smart Financial Center, and we're still in the window for Katy Perry tickets. Her tickets go on sale tomorrow. She is launching the Lifetimes tour here in Houston, Texas. And I'm surprised this week has gone by and I've not seen one story about angry Swifties saying, well, she had that beef with Taylor for Bad Blood, and then yes, I know they made it up for it with You Need to Calm Down, but Taylor did the Eras tour, now she's doing Lifetimes. That's just another word for eras.
I'm going to have a mod. do it. The mod's going to do that for us. He'll start that.
Oh, I'll start that beef.
Start the beef with Morgan Wallen and then her.
It'll take some heat off of Beyonce for once.
Right, because, I know, right? Because his Morgan Wallen's tour is It's Not Me. Is it Me tour or It's Not Me tour? Is it me?
I'm the problem.
I'm the
tour.
problem. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
what it was. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me is what I was thinking. Okay, anyway.
I don't think it's the me. That'd be weird.
Is it me or is it not me? No, I'm the problem. It's all the songs from Taylor. Okay, so coming up next, what happened on Roula and Ryan's Roses today where April was very suspicious of her live-in boyfriend, Tom, his lingerie purchasing for her when she doesn't like it. You'll hear all the suspicious things that led her to Roula and Ryan's Roses and how it turned out next on KRBE.